All right, so it looks like Michael Bloomberg, the oligarch, got trolled. Now, this guy, apparently he's a short guy. I don't know his height. He's like 5'4", something like that. And Trump makes fun of him for that. Now, he doesn't really show his face much. He hasn't really been in any of the debates. He's honestly, like, it's hilarious because you think of, like, the perfect, like, for people like myself who are very anti-billionaire and anti-money in politics, Bloomberg couldn't have been a better representation and an example of what I'm talking about when you talk about billionaires being a problem and them, and that ties into money in politics. And he's literally like this shadow guy because we never see him. We never see this guy. He's buying up ads literally everywhere. He's paying social media stars on Instagram money for sponsored posts. Heck, I think he'll pay you $150 for a beneficial post. He's paying $6K a month for people to work on his campaign. So, if you're looking for a good paying job, go take that shit and be the worst employee on the planet. That would be a good idea. So, that's what I recommend if I were you. But, it does look like he got trolled here. So, let's check this out.
Hey, Mike, say stop and frisk.
Frisk, sure.
Racist piece of shit. Hey, Mike, say stop and frisk.
Frisk, sure.
Racist piece of shit.
So shout out to this guy who did this. That's absolutely hilarious. And he doesn't seem to have any people skills or really any sort of like life to him in general. He just says stop and frisk. He just says sure and just moves on. But he looks like a very lifeless, soulless guy. Again, we never really see this guy. And the fact that a guy who barely anybody ever sees anywhere is polling so high is really bad. And so there's two things I have to say, right? Michael Bloomberg, he's dropped like $320 million, which is an asinine amount of money, okay? And the crazy thing is it's still not even close to the amount. Like, that's not even, like, significant for him because he's got, I think his net worth is like $60 billion. So there's 1,000 millions inside of a billion. And so he's, like, about, like, 1/3-ish the way towards that. So he's basically, all he's done is go 1/3 of $1 billion, of which he has 60. So there's 1,000 millions in a billion. He has 60 of those, and he's gone through $330 million already, and that's not even breaking the bank. It's literally like you spending like $5 on a Subway sandwich. That's basically what he just did. It's so insane and crazy that this is even allowed. It's really remarkable stuff. But the other thing I have to say is that people in America, like, I think we have to talk about people being stupid, honestly, because I don't know how it's possible for him to be polling this high as just based off of advertisements and not even seeing him in public or anything like that. The electorate in the United States, unfortunately, seems to be very dumb. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know why they're not smart. And like, it's not even about being smart. It's just about not being a total moron and a dumbass. You know, there's a far gap between those two things, right? But if you see an advertisement for Bloomberg and you've never seen him in public and then, you know, and you support him, like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? But yeah, man, this is some really terrible stuff. He's buying up endorsements and stuff. Like, African American not candidates, like caucuses are endorsing him. I don't know what's going on, but they need to figure their shit out, man.